Hello, welcome. It is your girl, Miss Red Speaks. I am in the studio live with a dear brother of mine, John Daniels. Welcome.
Hey, thank you.
I'm so glad that you're here.
Thank you
I'm
for the invite.
excited. Will you go ahead and tell my audience hello?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me here. It's an honor to be here.
All right. So, family, listen, as you guys know, when we come over here, we are unmuting the mic, allowing people to speak with authority because that's exactly what God has given us. Okay? So anything that we talk about, be in respect, have an open mind, because we are respectful. But we also want to be able to hear what is it that John needs to say, because you're not the only one watching. And there might be somebody that you know that may need to hear what he's saying. Over here, we want to be respectful and let everyone be able to step up to the mic, feel comfortable, and speak about the things that we're talking about. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you could take a moment and just go ahead and share out, leave a comment. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to drop them in there. I will have our team bring those questions to us if you have anything that you want to ask John, or even if it's like you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, and we'll make sure that we get those questions to him. All right, John,
Hey,
the title.
here by default.
That is powerful,
It is.
very powerful.
It is.
Here by default.
Yes.
So, John, I had the pleasure of having you on my show
hmm
when I was streaming on another platform.
hmm
I'm super excited to be over here with the YouTube family.
Okay.
For those that are new to you,
hmm
will you go ahead and let them know who John is?
Well, John is a person from Decatur, born and raised in Atlanta. Mother and father are divorced, but my father was in the military. My mom was a homemaker. She finished college. They was married for 6 years, and they got divorced when I was 4. And we moved to Pine Mountain, my great grandmother, and then we moved back to Atlanta in the early 80s. And with that, coming from a single parent household, my mom was a very good communicator.
Mhm.
And I say by here by default because my mother talked to me. And by talking to me, she answered a lot of my questions that I saw in the community, which is sex, drugs, mental abuse, physical abuse. And, you look at your age at 51, those things are still going on to this day.
Yeah,
But I'm able to talk about it because my mother talked to me about it. If my mother didn't talk to me about those things, a lot of things I'll probably be living through now.
I love how you said that your mom
hmm
began to talk to you about those things.
hmm
The things that your mom had conversations with you about,
hmm
would you say that it's very important for women to make sure that they're having those conversations with their son and their daughter at a young
Well, I
age?
don't think it's just women. I think it's men too.
Oh,
And the reason why I say that, it takes two to raise a child.
okay.
And you can't just put all on the woman. You got to put on the man's too. Because men are the foundation of a relationship. You don't see love until you see a man love his wife. You can tell your daughter, "Oh, you're gonna have a great husband," all that, but how you gonna tell her to have a great husband? You never had a husband. And the typical thing we don't see is communication in our community. We teach our daughters how to be independent and separate, and
Yeah,
teach our son how to be loving and affectionate.
yeah.
That don't work because if you teach division, what are the numbers gonna add up to?
Mm,
And that's what we're doing in our own community. So my mother talked about sex, affection, and love, but she also had boyfriends and she had got married again.
right.
So we saw those things that she talked about. So when you look at me, I love marriage. Have I had great marriages? No. But I wanted to try marriage because I heard marriage was a good thing. And we don't talk about things that we live through. We're going to talk about things we don't achieve.
Mm,
Like go to school, get a good education, but your kids looking at your behavior. What are you doing? Well, I'm working at Walmart. Or what if your kid want to follow your footsteps? Because kids follow what you complete.
Oh, that's good.
So the things we talk about, we got to be able to live up to. Because kids will hold us accountable. You told me this, you didn't do it, and then you got that distrust.
Yeah,
But if you can talk to your child why you didn't do it, tip your child may have more respect for you.
yeah,
Well, the reason I didn't complete college because I had you at a young age. I may go back, but I got to provide for you guys.
hmm
But when I do go back, believe me, I'm gonna complete my project. And those are things that we teach our kids in life how to adjust through failures,
hmm
disappointment.
yeah.
My mom talked about that when she was married. She's like, I didn't have it all with your dad, but I love your dad. Your dad was a good guy.
Mm,
He just when he got in his career, he
yeah,
changed.
got you.
And my great grandmother talked about my dad in a good way. She told my mom, do not talk bad about their father. They're gonna find their father themselves down the line. Because if you talk bad about them, they're gonna resent you. And I'm glad she didn't. Because then I had respect for my dad when we did see each other.
Mm,
So her saying he ain't know that
yeah,
typically when you hear talk negative about a person's parent, they reserve themselves. I don't want to be around that because I don't want to piss mama off or dad off.
hmm
So whatever happened between you and that mother and father, that's between you guys. But don't affect that child.
right, right,
Because now a child gonna have characteristics questions about themselves like,
right.
am I good enough? I shouldn't have been born by this man or this woman. And
That's so true.
so those things that we do not think about.
I love how you said that you desire to be married. Did you
Mhm.
have perfect marriages?
Oh heck
No.
no, no,
But
no.
the question that stands to me, is it because you watched your mom be honest about relationships, or
hmm
what is that why you
hmm
still have the desire,
hmm
and you are currently
Yeah.
married? Um, what would be your advice to men that have walked your shoes,
hmm
that have been hurt,
Uh-huh. Keep on getting hurt.
keep keep getting hurt?
Yeah, hurt.
Oh, I need you to unravel that.
Well, no relationship is perfect,
Okay.
and we learn through pain, failure. Men learn how to become better men by struggles and suffering. No man learns by making it easy. If you make it easy, typically we don't want that. We go after things that we can't have. That's what men do. We strive for the woman saying, he ugly. He got, yeah, you gonna like this. We love that competition of a woman. We don't want the woman that's saying, here, take me. But we're like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you? You sick? We want that woman to be like, hey, he ain't gonna get none of this.
Right.
And he be like, shoot, won't do that tomorrow morning. Bright and early. He be like, dang, he don't call me over and over. But if you get the girl that be
Mm,
like, hey, you want something? Be like, nah, yo, I'm good. Something wrong with her, man. She must be crazy because she want me so bad. No, we go out things that it's challenge. We like challenges.
but what about the men that like the easy? What's wrong?
Maybe he's compromising. Maybe he don't have that ambition in himself.
Or maybe he's hiding something?
Hiding something. You don't have a drive. Because any man, when you see a man that's driven, he gonna go for something that stimulates him.
Oh,
He wants something to say, I am here. I am purposely here for this.
got you.
You know, the guy saying, I'm just, how you gonna feel? That guy like, you know, I'm here. You gonna be like, what's wrong?
Okay. I like that you said that and you brought that up. The title, I Am Here by Default.
hmm
So we heard that you were raised by an amazing single mom
hmm
who was honest,
hmm
who started talking to you about every walks of different aspects of life, which is perfect, which is awesome.
hmm
So when you got out there and you began to make the mistakes that you felt that you were making,
hmm
how did you become who you are today?
Talking, going to counseling. Me and my mother still talk to this day.
Okay.
And we talk about relationships, we talk
Okay.
about friendships, we talk about life.
Okay.
Because life is not perfect. Life is choices. Life comes with choices, decision, accountability. You know, people typically wants that perfect life, but what is perfect?
Mm,
What is perfect?
don't such.
Right.
Right.
But when you tell somebody, oh, we have an issue, we have balance, people are like, oh, I don't want that in my life. Yes, you do. Because guess what? You want somebody to pay you some attention.
Yeah.
But do you want to work at it? Do you
Mm,
want somebody that's gonna work with you? Do you want somebody to be in that room in the dark and y'all had those disagreements, but y'all still come out stronger the next day to achieve the world goals?
that's good.
That's what you want. I
Hmm.
would want that. I would
Right.
love to have somebody say, hey, let's have a pillow talk.
Hmm.
Let's talk about what happened at work so
Yeah.
you can get back out and get back out and do your job.
Yeah.
I mean, when we play sports, would you have a coach?
Yeah.
Your coach put you in the locker room. Hey, what happened out in the field? Coach, I wasn't in the game. Man, get back in that game. We have it's halftime.
Right.
The best games come with the failures. Because when you win,
Mm.
you like, man, it was well worth. We played 10 years strong. We had fumbles. We had faults. It ain't the first win. It's the one that be like, man, we played for 10 years together because you're bond.
Yeah.
And it's so strong nobody can break it. But when you have them quick wins, you don't learn nothing from them.
So you mentioned therapy.
Mhm.
And to be honest, I think that is like the best thing for anyone
It is.
that is normal, unless they're a reptilian or some type of creature that's here on Earth.
Yes.
They're not going.
Right.
But a regular human being
Mhm.
it should go see a therapist.
Yes.
What drove you to say, I'm going to a therapist?
Because I always heard about it in a good way. Me and my mother talked about therapy a lot when I was a kid. Because, not to throw my mom personal marriage on the table, but my mother and father, they separated. My mother wanted to go to therapy to save her marriage. My dad did not want therapy. And she said therapy was going to save their marriage because typically when someone intervenes and they're not a part of your relationship, they can tell you something that you may not see.
Got you.
But if someone loves you, a lot of things you get angry about.
Yeah.
You get angry about some trash on the floor. But someone on the outside say, hey man, you pick the trash up because you may fall and slip and fall.
Right.
But somebody tell you that loves you, pick up the trash, oh, you trying to tell me what to do. No, I'm trying to tell you to pick up the trash because it's on the floor. So you won't fall, and I want to call 911, they pick you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But simply when somebody love you, we have a different attitude about them. And I mean, I think that's a lot of things in relationships. We want love so bad that we get angry about it. But then we get therapy, we understand sometimes we just ain't saying the right words or the right timing with the words.
Gotcha. The right timing with the words.
I mean, simple things can tear. I mean, how many people that had relationships and got angry over the most simplest thing?
I know I have.
And you're like, dang, that wasn't even wise to do that.
He did not put down the toilet seat.
I do that every day.
Get out!
Toilet seat, toilet seat, trash on the floor. I mean, but that's relationships.
Yeah.
We all raised different households.
Yes, absolutely.
Everybody's not be on their best behavior every day.
Yeah.
I meet you, I may have on a Tom Ford suit. When I get home, I may come out in some dingy drawers.
Now what? Now why would you just be in dingy drawers?
Hey, diarrhea one day.
Well, you need to wash them, don't you
That
think?
may happen. Bad intestines,
So you saying find someone that can love you with a Tom Ford suit on, and even when you got diarrhea.
Yeah.
Now that's true because when you listen to the vows, for better or worse, sickness or health. However, we are in a very fast-paced, microwavable world. And on social media, only the clips that are like real catchy, that are only like 15 to 20 seconds, will show you, Bae got me, Zaddy got me on this vacation, and all of this. He get diarrhea too, right? So, is this why there's a huge trend in suffering men in silence?
Well, I would say, okay, let's go back. 1960.
That's back.
We had an election with Johnson, Lyndon Johnson.
Okay.
And welfare came into play in the black community. But before that, we was the highest community that was married. That's how we beat civil rights. That's how we made communities. Because guess what? A lot of us men were getting locked up, but our wives were holding us down.
Say that part again. That was deep.
In the early, before the 60s happened, civil rights, we had black women holding us up. Fried chicken sandwiches, pork chop sandwiches, boycotting school buses, boycotting that. We had families that were sticking together to help us beat the Jim Crow laws. It was not a man solo, it was families.
Amen.
You had to drive across country. Hey, baby, I need a chicken sandwich. I need a box full of food so I can feed these other men who are hungry. But when you start saying, well, hey, let's put some welfare into play and then kick the man out of the household. Well, you kick the man out of the household, who's going to protect the kids? Who's going to protect the foundation?
Right.
Who's going to protect their son from going to prison or jail? Well, if I give you a check, you don't need me so-called no more. But now guess what? You're going to have more babies to keep your project, to keep your lights paid, your $5 income tax check or whatever you're doing. That has became a normal situation in the community. That's why people say, I don't need a man.
Yeah.
I don't need a man. Okay, but guess what? If they take away government assistance, what's going to happen?
You turn into a prostitute and get $25 for
Mhm.
giving it away,
Mhm.
and it's worth more than that.
Yeah.
It's so good that you brought that up because as we see
Mhm.
with the president in that's the United States of America right now,
Mhm.
there's a lot of things that are happening and changing.
Mhm.
You made a good point about how in order to be the type of man like that, or all men
Mhm.
or have that in them, you have to have that type of mindset. And
Mhm.
what do you mean by that?
Well, if you look at households,
Hmm.
and I've seen it in numerous occasions, most of the households that are not black,
Hmm.
most of the men make less money than their wives.
Really?
Yes. When I used to sell cars, and this is the most crazy story. A guy would come in there, he said, "Man, I make $500,000. Okay, on paper. His credit is low
Okay.
because he don't overextend his finances. His wife had to co-sign for the vehicle in her name, and she's a housewife.
Okay.
Well, that's how they survive. They feed off each other. Guess what? They don't tell you everything's going on behind closed doors.
Right.
They make it work.
Mm.
Well, in our community, we have that stipulation. Well, he got bringing all this money, all that. Typically, us, we're not gonna make a lot of money. Most women gonna make more money than us men.
Mm.
But if y'all work together, it will actually balance out because a man can work longer than a woman. Most men can work 40 years on a job, being a plumber, electrician, a police officer. Most
Mm.
of a woman gonna work 20 years, but she's gonna have a high paying job. But if you look at the dynamics, a pension plan,
Mm.
401k. Hey, baby, you make 55,000 when you use your money for the 401k and the pension. We'll use my money to buy the house, maintain, but we're gonna bond and work this out. Well, guess what's gonna happen? As time go on, they still gonna sustain. So if you got a guy who's a police officer,
Hmm.
he's gonna have a pension for 40 years. 40 years.
Wow.
People don't talk about that. A
No.
plumber, he making 100K with dingy, dirty shoes, looking like a bum, but he
Right.
make close to $1 million in 10 years.
A plumber.
Yes, the guy that people to be knocking, the blue collar worker, the Henrys.
Hold on. I need to write this down. Okay.
But I'm just saying we don't talk about those technical jobs.
Right. Right.
You know, electricians, plumbers, firemen.
Hmm.
They most time gonna sustain longer because they most time like they do.
Right.
Most of our wives are the white collar workers. Now you may get a guy to make a white collar worker job, but
Hmm.
typically gonna be on a job about 20 years because now you're gonna start doing consultant work because the job fades out. The higher we get up the ranks,
Hmm.
they start phasing the positions out. But you ain't never see a plumber get fired or electrician get fired because everybody gonna have need a house be built.
You got my wheels turning. So take the man who has a woman that's got her back.
Mhm.
But why is the narrative so loud? I cannot find a good woman.
Well, we have social media. We got images. It's like going to look for a new Cadillac, even though you got a Ford Focus in the driveway.
Mm.
They all need gas. I drive a Ford Focus, and I'm happy with mine.
But you have a wife that accepts you for you, though.
Yeah, I set myself too. Because
Uh,
it ain't all on my wife either. I gotta be accountable too.
that right here. Listen, drop the mic right there, because you accept you.
Yeah.
Because men are looking. Some men are looking
Hmm.
for a woman to fulfill that.
A woman can't do much no more than you allow her.
What do you mean?
Well, a woman can love you, but you gotta be
Hmm.
one to accept the love she gives. But you also gotta be able to return it too. You know, if somebody give, they're gonna get tired and depleted.
Yes.
And if you're not giving it and respecting it,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna keep on giving.
Hmm.
I tell people like this: 2 times we done. Because I'm
Hmm.
not gonna keep on asking you over and over to do something that was to me simple, and I did to you with no problem. You say, "Hey, baby, give me some water." Guess what? When I get you some water,
Oh, it's all right.
that's
It's
water.
thank.
But when I say get you some water,
Uh-huh.
guess what I'm saying? I'm gonna put ice in. I'm gonna make it cold
Right.
because I like my water cold.
Right.
But
Right.
you may bring me some water, be like lukewarm. I'm like, what's this? Well,
Mm.
I don't drink mine lukewarm, but you say get some water, so I got yours lukewarm.
Mm.
I'm looking at you like, why ain't put no ice in it? Well, you ain't asked me to.
Now you feeling some type of way,
Exactly.
and then that's gonna sit, and that's gonna harbor, and
Hmm.
that's gonna make you. Why isn't she reciprocating what I'm giving to her? Because everybody want that equal. If I'm loving you, love me back.
I wouldn't say ego. I say more. We're competitive.
What you want a woman to give you more?
Yeah, because I'm gonna compete. I'm gonna compete for more for her.
Oh. Oh, no, that's good. How you
I mean, that's how
put
you
that
keep a
on there?
relationship going. You compete for each other.
Okay,
I'm not gonna come lukewarm. I'm gonna come hot.
got you.
If I come lukewarm, the house gonna be cold. 'Cause I ain't gonna pay electric bill.
I like that.
But if I love you and I care, I'm gonna go above and beyond. Hey,
Hmm.
you like chitlins? I'll put some hot sauce on theirs and bring it with the potatoes and the onions and eggs.
Now you just a cook.
Well, you go beyond for your partner.
Well, for those that just probably like a ham sandwich, just bring in
No,
two
no,
pickles.
no, we ain't doing no, we gonna all wet. I'm put lettuce, tomatoes, I'm make it nice. So when you bite it, you like, dang, that's his signature right there.
That's real good.
Yeah.
My baby really care about me. That's real good.
Mhm.
So going to someone that grew up in Atlanta,
Mhm.
a single mom household,
Mhm.
your mom done a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
And not only that, just you knowing who God is.
Mhm.
Are you a believer?
I am.
You are.
Yeah.
So what is something that you say that plays an important role in your life?
Well, prayer. Prayer is a big thing because
Mm,
prayers do get answered. They don't get answered when you think they should get answered because sometimes you're not ready for them.
right.
They do get answered. And the one thing about prayer, if a man prays, he can make barriers break. If you read Habakkuk, you write it plain on a tablet, it will manifest.
Hmm.
But you have to be confident in your prayer. And if you look at biblical men, all the men that was in the Bible was not walking straight lines, but they was chosen for greatness because they were honest in who they were. They was
Mm,
killers. It was everything that we wouldn't imagine.
hmm.
But God chose them because they was real. Their heart was so pure to the point He chose me. He didn't choose men that was weak. He chose men like, dude, we can fight right now. We can
Hmm.
cut it up.
Hmm.
But we also can pray together. And when
Mm,
they prayed, they humbled themselves more to the point they protected Jesus at the wall.
mm,
And that's what men are. Men are warriors. We were trying to make them passive and soft, but men are not that way. We were not built to be soft and passive. We love to be, we love love and affection, and you can coach me, but I'm
mm.
not meant to be soft. I'm meant
Right.
to be heroic, hard, barbaric.
Hmm.
When somebody comes to kicking in my door, guess what? Baby, go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Lock the door.
Hmm.
But what about you? Don't worry about me. But you're gonna hear some walls tearing up in his house.
Right.
And that guy, whoever that coming through that door, gonna have a fight in their hands. So by the time they get to you, he probably gonna be like, man, I'm tired. You'll beat the heck out of me.
Right. Right.
My last breath now. But for God's sake, baby, you go out there and I'm gonna sit in the bathroom, you'll be like, what? Yeah, baby, you go out there and let me know what happened. Now she gotta go to feminine mode. She gonna straight down butt naked, like, babe, I'm here. But no, babe, don't do that part. I gotta think feminine mode. I gotta make that guy get hallucinating. Then he might get a
Hmm.
fantasy. So
Hmm.
it's roles we have to play in our life.
That's in order.
Mhm.
I like that. Why do you feel that where you've been and just in with you growing up and where you are now,
Mhm.
why would you say that is very, very, very important to know that you are here by default? Why is that so important?
Well, I ran from God. I don't like being accountable. I don't like being responsible. I don't like being in charge of nobody else
Okay.
because I feel like if I in charge, I gotta be responsible for their gain and their loss. That's just me as a person. So when I say I'm here by default, I'm in the forefront of my behavior. My behavior is to be kind and be generous because I don't want nobody to know a bad side of me because the bad side you don't want to see.
Mhm.
I'm destructive. Three seconds of anger destroy a whole household.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then 30 years of promise and apology. So it's just here by default. And by being in this chair right here, it's humbling. I mean, you met a couple years ago.
Yes, we
And
did.
we met at an event that we talked about something that was so personal because we
Yes.
see it every day.
Yes.
And that's why we're here today because we're talking about what transitioned us to be who we are.
And you can share with the audience the
Well, sex
event that
trafficking.
sex
Sex
trafficking.
trafficking is a very touchy subject because people talk about it, but they don't want to deal with it. But it's
Hmm.
common
Yeah.
because now we're in a society that promotes illusions. People don't want to talk about it, but everybody want a piece of it.
Yep.
And we talking about houses that are $2.5 million price point, and your daughter going out and making them $500 a night
Hmm. Mm,
when she go get a job at
mm.
some corporation. But she's like, well, I can make a quick $500 for 30 minutes of
Yeah.
a illusion that won't never be true. Then you find out you got high professionals losing their careers for their illusion.
Mm. Which is a true Facts.
Mhm.
Why is sex trafficking the highest? I know this is not about that, but I think it's important. Why is it the highest, even more than drugs?
Well, it's been around for years.
Really?
Slavery. Sex trafficking was
Really?
part of slavery. It always have been.
Mm,
Do you just think about it? There's more women in the world than men,
mm,
but you can't feed every woman. Every man can't marry every woman. So a woman is going to become a hustler, a survivor,
got you.
wherever she goes.
Mm,
Typically, most men, we're controllers. We want something that we can control.
okay.
We get mad when we can't control it. So we start trying to figure out how to hustle it out or whatever we can get out of it. Well, you got a lot of women who will not ever get married,
Correct.
but they do have a desire to be wanted and needed, but they don't want to be broken either. So
Mm,
she got to be compensated for that service.
got you.
Because she may say, well, I'm single, but I don't have a boyfriend. But I got a
Mm,
bunch of men friends that can kind of say, hey, you need your light bill paid, need some gas in your car. I don't like him like that. The guy I like,
hmm
he already got somebody.
So let me ask you, with us hearing the details that we heard about sex trafficking,
Mhm.
and you bringing up what you're bringing up about the woman not wanting, and there's men with illusion, these are not men. Were they lacking their mom and dad conversations?
Hmm. Some of these men come in two-parent households. Men are men.
Okay.
We are men. We conquer.
Okay.
If you go to other third world countries,
hmm
there's women who are exploiting themselves to make a living.
mm
And they're not dealing with ugly men. They're dealing with men that got money.
hmm
They're not dealing with the guy that's sitting next to them eating a chicken sandwich. They're dealing with the guy saying, hey, I can buy you a steak dinner tonight and pay your
Gotcha.
bills for
So,
just for a little transactional sex. It's not people that you think are doing
mhm,
it. It's the ones you least expect doing it. Most guys that are getting busted are not the guys that are working at Walmart. It's these guys that run corporations
mm,
that are getting called and saying, he was a preacher. He's a doctor. What was he thinking? He's messing with a 14-year-old girl.
mhm,
But that's what counseling come at. Why did you do that? Maybe you missed out on somebody being nice to you at a young
got you.
age.
hmm
Maybe you didn't have the physical intimacy of somebody telling you a good young man or you're nice and you're pleasant. We're missing pieces.
Woo!
We got missing pieces that make us who we are. That's
That
why
part.
something by default.
Yes.
I'm
Mm,
not perfect. I got flaws. I got faults. That's why I go to counseling. I'm 51 years old. You think I had it easy? No.
right.
Depression, anxiety, paranoia. Am I good enough? Am I better enough?
hmm
Those goes on in my head every day. I mean, you make 6, 7 figures. I mean, you happy?
So why aren't you walking around growling at people all the time? Because if I would have met you at that event and you would have been mean, just the misread I know I am, I would
Uh,
have been like, "Pfft, who?
well, I had people that believe in me.
Mm,
I had people that would support me, talking to me, saw something in me. They always say what you hang around, you become. Even though I come from Southeast Atlanta, which
hmm
wasn't great, but I went outside of Southeast Atlanta to get around people that were kind, that were generous, because my mom
mm,
talked about that a lot. My mom
yeah,
always believed in kissing and hugging us.
hmm
My mom mottoed me, "You're my chocolate chip. You're my baby. You mean
hmm
something to me."
yeah,
Well,
oh,
that carried me everywhere else. Because guess what? When my mom saw me, the world did not see. Sometimes in the world, people saw me as you're too damn dark. You ain't
hmm
this. You ain't perfect. You ain't this. But when I
mm,
went home, I'm my mom's baby. So I searched for that in this world.
got you.
Just like any woman wants
Yes.
a dad's accomplishment. Baby, you're perfect. You're beautiful. You're my boo boo. I love you. Those words are affirmation. Those words stimulate. Why do you think we got so many guys want to be pimps?
Yeah.
Words of stimulation.
Yeah.
Gets in the girl's head. Plays over and over. He told me I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm beautiful. I'm great. Words of stimulation.
So having a mom,
Hmm.
therapy.
Hmm.
Well, no, let me put it in order. Having God, having a mom, having therapy
Hmm.
have helped you be and mold and shape you to today.
Hmm.
What would be your advice? Because men are so important.
Hmm.
Men really truly matter.
Hmm.
They have been pushed down.
Hmm.
They have been silenced.
Hmm.
A lot of them will sit and watch an episode like this,
Hmm.
and they will. Well, that ain't me.
Hmm.
I'm not him. I didn't have my mom.
Hmm.
My mom didn't care. You don't know what my mom put me through.
Hmm.
You know, there's some moms who sell their children.
Hmm.
There's some moms who let their children see whatever.
Hmm.
Or their dad, they watch their dad be or whatever. What is your excuse? And Brother John, I really want you to give it to them real and raw, because you got the group of men that are making excuses,
Hmm.
and then you got the group of men that are getting out there no matter where they came,
Hmm.
because it's by default.
Okay. Well, a man has to make a decision,
Hmm.
and decisions that he gonna make, it's not gonna make everybody happy.
Okay.
Those decisions are going to be get up and figure it out, or get
Hmm.
support to figure it out.
Okay.
You can't go in this world alone. You gotta have somebody helping you along the way. We teach a lot of don't trust and all that,
Hmm.
but if you don't have nobody to trust and talk to, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Right.
You gotta have some type of support. Okay, prime example. On Friday nights, there's domestic phone calls.
Yeah.
Saturday nights, domestic phone calls. When a police officer comes to your house to help anybody that's in that domestic situation, what do
Hmm.
they ask? What's going on?
Yes. Yeah.
How can we help?
Hmm.
They don't really go in detail because they're figuring out we got to protect ourselves and be safe.
Right. Hmm. Right.
Someone's going in that police car that night. But what if you had somebody to talk to and say, hey, man, I have a bad day. What's going on, bro? Let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's get some help. So
Yeah.
you won't crash out on your kids. And I'm not just saying just me. Women do it too.
Yes. Absolutely.
But if you got that help, that support, that you can get some counseling
Hmm.
where you may want to roll a blunt, but the blunt ain't gonna solve that problem. But we
Mm.
can talk to somebody about 45 minutes to an hour
Come on.
that can pull those layers off, and you
Hmm.
go twice a month or every week or something till you get to the bottom of that problem that's been carrying with you probably since age 4 or 5.
Wow. Wow.
Because how many people is not here today because domestic violence? Somebody pulled the trigger and then they say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get that mad,
Yeah.
but I did it. But
Yeah.
now you guys can rest your life behind bars. And now your kids suffering because they don't have mom and dad together at all.
Yeah.
Because someone got too angry, uncontrollable, 3 seconds, 30 seconds, how long it took. So they injured somebody and took their life.
Yeah.
Now the kids watching you looking like mom's dead or dad's dead for
Hmm.
something that could have been some simple talk about.
Yeah. That is so true. And it's happening more common. And that's the reason why I'm so excited
Mhm.
to have you here. But it really means a lot when I can sit across
Mhm.
for someone that said, I'm here by default.
Mhm.
You don't been in the trenches. You
Mhm.
come up out. You don't walk the lifestyle. You sold bricks.
Mhm.
Have you ever been incarcerated?
Mhm.
Okay. You've been incarcerated.
Mhm.
But that's not who you are today.
Mhm.
So I get to sit across
Mhm.
from a man that said, I'm not going to allow my circumstance to identify me.
Right.
What is so just God alignment is that men, the opposite,
Mhm.
would mistreat me and I would tear them down with my mouth. So to sit here and have this conversation, or you to feel comfortable to sit here with me,
Mhm.
what is it that you've seen in me? Because I'm here by default as well.
Well, we all have issues. We
Mm.
all have problems. But the thing of it is, sometimes we got to talk to somebody so we can deal with other people who got problems. I can't say being here by default that was good. I was
Mm.
battling. So I had a lot of resentment towards anybody who wanted to help me because I had an image to keep myself like
Mhm.
pain. We sell pain. Just like a little kid with a band-aid.
Yep.
Your kid get a cut already healed, but the kid gonna
Mhm.
still walk around with that band-aid and do like this.
Every time.
I got this band-aid, so you need to be nice to me.
Yeah. Yep.
We do that with being a
Mm.
victim in our life.
Mm.
And then when we don't get the results we want, what we do, we attack the person who didn't pay us attention. That's who we are.
Yeah.
People like attention for pain
Mm.
because pain sells numbers. People walk around happy, everybody don't want to hear that. People like the horror stories. How'd you get here? But what if you say somebody, man, I'm so happy, I like being around people. I ain't like being around bad people. People don't want to hear that. People want to
Yeah.
hear that villain.
Yeah.
But the villain gets tired.
Very.
So we gotta heal.
And the villain is losing because there's so much happening.
Mhm.
Like I said, there's a lot of men suffering in silence.
Mhm.
There's a lot. I'm not dismissing the women. The women,
Mhm.
they get their talk all
Mhm.
the time. I mean, I'm a female host,
Mhm.
but it's the men voices
Mhm.
that we need, because when you're walking in the grocery store.
Mhm.
You can literally, a real woman,
Mhm.
a
Okay, I got a
woman that's
question.
been,
What's a real woman? All
what's a,
y'all women.
what's a real woman?
What is real? I hate when you say real. I say,
Well,
what's
hold
real?
on, I
A
need to
woman is a
sip.
woman.
Hold on.
Real.
Mm,
Was she a drag queen or something?
mm, mm. Her inner core was straight up drag queen. You want to know why? Because she was trying to be a man and a
Yeah,
woman
I'm
at the
like, no,
same
I'm like,
time.
no, you're a woman. Ain't no real woman. You're just a woman.
I
That
don't care
mean,
about parts.
no, you're a woman. God
Her
made you a woman.
inside was
Okay,
straight up
okay, that wasn't real.
masculine.
Okay, that ain't a real woman. That's something. That's a problem.
But a real woman that can see a man,
Mm.
she's willing to walk with that man.
Yeah,
She
they got
wants to
talk.
hear him.
They got to talk too, because he got to be open too. Like I say, everybody got to be
Okay.
open to correction. I mean, no one can say, I want to be corrected. But if you can't take someone criticizing you, critiquing you, how you going to get corrected?
Why is it that men struggle with that?
I don't think men struggle with that. I think when they hear from the person they love, they don't like the words to come out. Because, okay, we can hear from a coach.
But what if their mom failed them and they keep holding on to that?
I think it's with the wording. Because women, now y'all slip the tongue. Because we know we can't beat that butt. But guess what? A coach can tear us apart in a minute. Because I mean, I'm a man. If a woman talk to me a certain way, I'm like this. I ain't gonna hit her. I ain't gonna hit her. And she be tearing me down like, tearing me down like some paper in the hand like this. Keep on. I'm gonna keep tearing this paper in your face. But that's what therapy comes at.
Okay.
Because you got people that can play on your emotions too. So you gotta get help too. So you like, I can't crash out on her today. I can't do that. Because I know if I do, I ain't gonna be able to come back.
Right.
And she got to be willing to get some counsel too. Like, I can't be saying negative things to him too. So we gotta be willing to correct ourselves too. Because I know, we understand. We ain't all perfect.
Right.
But we do know we can say some words and tear a person and make them say, now he on the ceiling. And he ain't coming down.
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, it just, people know how to get under the skin. So that's why I say therapy. But see, you gotta have a communication with the person when you're with them. But I think we don't communicate. We have that illusion because we don't want to lose sex and the feeling.
What do you mean? Like they lack communication because they don't want to hurt their feelings?
They don't lack communication, but everybody loves intimacy. But nobody really want to have a real intimate relationship. Like, I'm hurting. I'm really want somebody I can talk to. We want to try to get them Kool-Aid points stacked up, man. I hit it, I tapped it. Oh, I got him. He found me a bag. Let's have a real talk that you probably saying, I'm mentally crazy.
Right.
I'm bipolar.
Yeah.
Me too. Well, we need counseling. I don't want to go to counseling. I ain't crazy. But you just burnt your car last week because you was mad.
Speaking of, you know what came to my mind?
What's that?
We were programmed, girls, off of Waiting to Exhale.
Yes.
When Angela Bassett blew
and
that car up and went.
Yeah, and guess what? We were sitting right next to y'all talking, yeah, don't burn my car up too. Because guess what? In the 80s was really a time where women was writing books and articles.
Yeah.
Color Purple came out. Ain't no man gonna hit me. Well, let's say a lot of men weren't hitting women, but the Color Purple sold the image of all men are bad. See, and guess what? All the movies started coming out right behind it. You had Waiting to Exhale, you had Working, you had all these movies selling women. Girl, you can get a career, you can be this, you don't need a man. But you still having babies.
Programming.
Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of women, when I was dating, girls, I get pregnant, I get a check. I don't need a man. And we were looking like this, okay. But now the kid growing up without a dad.
Wow.
And then we look at the 90s. The crack, early 87, crack epidemic came in.
Yeah.
You start seeing women getting addicted to drugs. Because we selling the crack. 93, it went full-fledged.
Yeah.
Now you got the $20 sacks taking over households. Now, 30 years later, these girls looking like, what? I got girlfriends. I don't have men.
Yeah.
What a man is.
Oh, my.
So look at our boys going like, I don't want to date nobody good. Why? She crazy. You're like, you don't get married? I'm like, no. She 3 steps from damn Cuckoo.
Do you run into a lot of men that are like, I'm not doing it, dog. I'm not getting
we're in
married.
technology era. Technology.
So what are they going to do? Marry a robot?
Hey, Jergens.
You know what?
Strip clubs. Strip clubs are the most popular place to meet a woman now.
Oh, and you're not lying. My best friend that passed away, he said, you would not believe the type of men that are in the strip clubs. But I'm going to tell you what I said to him,
Mhm.
okay? Because I'm just real and honest and
Mhm.
raw. I said, those are the men that watch porn all the time and they're headed down the yellow brick road.
Mhm. Well, you got people. Okay, prime example. We're in a society of images.
Hmm.
We got men making millions,
Yeah,
but look how much trouble they're getting in.
yeah,
You got guys going to the strip club throwing $1 million up in the air. They feel like the big guy can be promoting that. But see, guess what was doing that? Drug dealers.
yeah.
Because we got to get rid of our dope money. Because we can't put our money in the account, so we got to go in and spend it quick before we get arrested.
Right,
Oh, my
right.
phone. Hit it. Hit my foot.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got to, we trying to hit our money up quick.
Right,
Like, uh, dang, I got to get it out quick. So I'm going to spend all my money quick.
right,
I can't put the money in the account.
right.
And then you got the football players like, dang, man, this dope boy doing good.
Hmm.
But dope boy trying to be like you.
So is that an escape though that you would say for a lot of men that don't want to go to therapy?
Mhm.
Is
Yeah.
going to the strip club and
Go
selling drugs
weed,
and
everything.
sleeping with the same woman who got low self-esteem because he got low self-esteem.
Mhm.
So,
3 minutes of pleasure.
well, then it just all boils down to this. Then you will find those that want better,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just got those that choose to not.
Because we know nobody want. I don't think nobody want to get old. I don't think nobody wants to grow up and be accountable for their behavior. Like I'm 51.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things I did in the past, I cry about. I'm like, dang, I should never done that. I should
Got
never
you.
did this. But those things I go through therapy, like talk about it, because I don't want to repeat it again.
Mm.
Just like when I had failed marriage and I cheated in my marriage, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to keep on doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Because now I'm getting older. Now I feel the pain. Like, dang, should I have done that? Should I not done that? What if I would have done something different? Maybe I should never got married right then and there. Because relationships are very critical. Your relationships define who you are.
Oh, and that's why you cannot go in them
Mhm.
looking for that person to complete you
Right.
because there's problems on both sides.
Yeah.
So, with everything that you have going on,
Mhm.
will you share with the audience all the things that you do in the community?
I mentor with Bartow County School Systems. I'm a Rotarian for Cartersville Club on Thursdays. Salvation Army is also what I mentor with, and on their board, United Way. I'm on their board. Helping Hands of Bartow County Schools kids. I do that. New Frontierman. Let's see, Masonic Brother, my brothers. Then go to
You
Mount.
talking about Sonics, the drive-through?
No, Masonic on Mason.
Oh,
I'm a Masonic brother. On Mason.
oh, you're a Mason.
Yeah.
The different levels.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk when the
That's
camera's
fine.
off.
That's fine. But I know what you're gonna say. I'm glad. I do a lot of those things. I'm gonna tell you why I do a lot of those things.
Mhm.
And then I'm chosen for trustee board member at Georgia Highlands College. And the reason why I chose all them groups and stuff like that, because where I come from, those opportunities are not given. And when I came up here, people started looking at me as a man of the community. So I took advantage of it.
Yeah.
Now, do I like all of them for everything they do? No, but I'm going to change it. Because guess what? When kids see us in our community, they watching our footsteps. You can't tell a kid to be great and they'll see you doing great things.
That's true.
Like when I was growing up, I saw dope boys. So I followed them. I didn't see the black guys come to my neighborhood with mentorship. I saw the guys going out our neighborhood, no mentorship. The mentors was like, hey, take this quarter piece and you make $500.
Right, right.
So when I got up here, I started joining organizations so kids can see I came from them, but I want to change it.
Right.
Because kids like to eat.
Yeah.
But who's going to feed them?
That's good. But why children?
Well,
why not like a relationship or something? I mean, because you got experience in different areas of your life. Why children?
Well, children are delicate. Children are our future. Children are the ones going to be taking care of us.
Amen.
Children are going to remind you of where you were when they met you.
So true.
So we got to plan in them. I mean, okay, when I do Medicare for a living. When I go into a household with a mother to help her with Medicare, guess what she babysitting? Grandbabies.
Grandbabies.
Well, first thing, you don't want to get too nosy, but you get nosy. Well, Nana, you watching the kids? Yeah, my daughter don't live here. This going on, blah blah blah. Well, the kid come to the house, you feel sorry because the kids all live with grandmama.
Yeah.
Cause mom not around, dad nowhere to be found. It's an on repeat cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And grandma gonna do everything she can to help them kids,
Yeah.
even though she don't have enough resources herself.
Right.
So when you go to these schools, Nana is in the classroom. Nana can't help the kid read the book. I mean, just a lot of dysfunction. Then, like I say, now since all the changes in government, hotel rooms are the new apartments because
I
rent is
heard.
$1,500 a month
Yeah.
with good credit. So you got a young lady paying $100 a day, so $150 a day for a child to stay in a hotel room. That's a new hat. That's a new home. There's no more 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and a duplex or something. Those are gone.
Yeah.
That's 2 family households now, and the hotels are 2 family households.
Mm.
Everything is rentable,
Yeah.
leasable. No more ownership.
Yeah.
Even though we got people making 6, 7 figures, they can't get a house or an apartment. You got people making $25, $30 an hour, but they can't get a home.
It's getting worse.
Mm-hmm. So family is important
Mm.
because you need that support to sustain.
Yeah.
If you got a person carrying everything alone, they're gonna crack up.
Why not give up on trying to reach those in the community? Because it's so much happening. Why don't you feel like this is just a lot? I'm done. Let me just.
Because it's not a lot. It's accountability.
Mm.
It's not a lot. It's accountability. You gotta be accountable. Somebody gotta take responsibility even if they don't get the recognition for it. You're not gonna be recognized for doing all the good in the community. Sometimes you get hatred. That's why I say the roles we choose are not always gonna be recognized by the man. They're gonna be choose the roles. You're gonna be recognized to God because you're doing God's work. You're not doing man's work. Man will give up on himself.
Man. Oh, that part right there. And this is why, not only do you have 9 things that you're doing,
Mhm.
but pastoral is
Well,
there
it's not.
too.
Well, it's not pastoral. Just being a man. I'm not a pastor. I'm a regular black guy that battle every day.
Were you being honest?
Yeah, I battle every day.
But you still allowing
Yeah.
what's in you to come out.
Mhm. But I'm just like any other man, so that's why I tell him I'm just like you, brother. I ain't no different. I have my problems.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
I'd rather have this as a pastor than the ones that are dressing up like wolves in sheep
No,
clothing.
I can't do that.
That's a whole
I'll
nother
wear a white T-shirt
episode.
and Dickies in a minute.
But at least you're passionate
Yeah.
and being honest about who you are
Yeah.
and what you're doing
Well,
and not giving up.
no, because you know what? I'll tell you this. I love affection. I love being in love. I love being happy. So that helps me live. Not the accolades and the thing. Not get awards stuff. That ain't what I really want. You know,
Right.
I want. I can see a man sustain.
Yeah.
I can see a man say, "Hey, man, I'm doing good today." That makes me feel good.
Mm.
Because award, I can make my own award at home. I can
Yeah.
lie all day, make awards.
Right.
I can put plaques on the wall all
Come
day.
on. Yeah.
But when you see a man saying, "Man, that chicken sandwich was good. I can get another day," that means a lot.
I like that. And why do you do it so genuinely?
Because I ain't got nothing else.
Are you just a good person?
Well, I'm a bad person. I ain't good. I'm bad. I just don't like fighting nobody. I don't want to get my butt beat, so I gotta be nice.
I love it. Oh man, this have just been so amazing.
Mhm.
I'm here by default.
Yeah.
Will you sum all of this up to where you are now and what you have learned by carrying that title with you?
Well, life's still gonna go. I'm gonna have my issues, but I don't want my issues to really define me. I want to define myself by giving back to people because every man has the same story. My story is no different than the other man. It's just how I deal with it.
Mm.
I have to still pay child support. I don't see my children. I have problems, but I try my best to do right with the problems I've been given. It's like playing cards. Every hand you dealt is your hand. It's how you play it. Now you can crash out on it, but you still gonna have the same hand. You can quit. That's your hand. But if it's how you play the game, you like this. You don't know if I got an ace, a deuce, quarter, whatever.
Right.
King. I'm like this. What's up, man? We good. What's in your hand? I can't tell you what's in my hand. But what's in your hand?
Yeah.
I got a horrible hand. Okay, let's keep playing the game. That's what life is.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So put the hand you dealt. Default.
Yeah. And that's why this is so important. And thank you.
No, thank you.
When I received the phone call, it just made my heart happy because, like you said, we face problems and situations every day. They will see me smiling, outgoing, red glasses, and they're like, you don't go through nothing. Who? But God allows us to be around people that are going through stuff that can actually see you and appreciate you, love you, have good intentions for you. And this is why when I'm surrounded around married people, honest people, true people, it continues to sharpen me. And that's where the iron sharpens iron come in. I love Proverbs 27:17. And I'm just so thankful that you thought of me to come and be on the platform at the Master Studio to come and share who you are and why you say I'm here by default. Because it takes a lot to be able to share your story.
Well,
it does.
Hey, that's all I got. I ain't got nothing else to give you.
But it's real and raw.
It is sometimes, but you know what? Being real and raw it's scary because you don't want to sound like you're depressed or mad,
right?
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's up to how the person take it. You know, like I tell anybody, you may not like me, but I may tell the same story you heard somebody else tell you. It's just how the story is told by the other person.
Yeah.
So it just me just giving what I've been given, but I don't celebrate. I just say, hey, I'm gonna get through it with being kind with it.
I tell people all the time here, you got to be willing to be misread. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for being on the show today. It was a pleasure, and it will be more. And I look forward to more. And I do know, and as you continue to build in the things that you're doing in the community, you're going to be up on stage. Now, this is what I'm saying live right now. Don't forget me. Don't. Because I will walk in on a session.
Okay.
And I will say, shh.
I'll say, this is my baby mama. She opened up today. Miss Reggie, yeah, that's my baby mama. Yeah, she's taking my job. Oh,
I love it. Oh, you guys, what a wonderful time this has been. I also want to take the moment right now and see if anyone had any questions for our brother John Daniels. I am so grateful, so thankful to have a man come on. Excuse me, y'all, I'm a little off balance. No, I'm not drunk. It's just I'm clumsy. To be able to have him come on and share with us. So if anyone have any questions for Brother John Daniels, please ask away. You know, if you're new here, please get comfortable, ask any questions. Even if he disagree or agree, this is a respectful place, especially for our men. It's time for you to stop being silent. It's time to stop feeling like you have to live in this bubble and still say that you want good. You cannot have good and want good if you still out in the world. You got to come to kingdom. It's where Jesus at, and that's just simple as it is. But you can be over here and be honest by default. Man, I'm so excited about everything. I'm going to take a little break, and we're going to play a video, and we're going to see if anyone have any questions. We'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we're going to wrap this up. I thank you so much for taking the time out to come on Miss Red Speaks Mic Drop Spotlight, where we had Brother John Daniels with us today. I'll be right back.
Hey, Flame Keepers. Thank you for all the incredible support during the launch of our first journal, From a Flicker to a Flame. Your energy was amazing. If you haven't grabbed your copy yet, it's still available. Let's keep the flame of inspiration burning. Purchase now. The link is in the comment. Thank you for being part of this journey. Exciting news, Flame Keepers. Our exclusive Miss Red Speaks t-shirts are now available for purchase. Get comfy in our unique designs. Stay tuned for much more merch with some of our misunderstood sayings. Grab your t-shirts now on our website. Let's wear it proudly. Remember to share this broadcast with your fellow flame keepers and followers. Let's make our community even brighter. Don't forget, follow us on all social medias at MissRedSpeaks.com for daily sparks of wisdom. Let's amplify the flame together.
All right, you guys, listen, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have already hit that subscribe button, that you shared this out. If there's anyone that you know that could benefit from hearing this episode, please share it out. Again, I appreciate you and Brother John Daniels for being here on the show today. Thank y'all for tuning in. It is your girl, Miss Red, signing out. Miss Red.